Hi, I am back at Islands of Adventure yet again. And I made it inside Islands of Adventure. What an accomplishment. I've been here quite a lot recently, unapologetically, because I love Islands of Adventure. It's just such a fun, beautiful, exciting theme park. I wanted to come down to the water over by the lagoon just real quick to check out the Jurassic Park roller coaster construction, and there's not really much that I see that's new except the addition of a tower right over there. But I'm actually here today for a very specific reason, and I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. So a couple days ago I came to Universal to go to Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure to ride every single ride in both parks. It was an insane challenge and I ultimately did not complete it. I got super close though, but I didn't give myself any time to eat lunch that day, and so I came back today to have some lunch, because why not? Specifically, I'm going to utilize Universal's mobile app to mobile order myself some food at a place that I've never been before, which is going to be over in Toon Lagoon at Blondie's, and I'm going to get myself a famous Dagwood sandwich. Toon Lagoon is one of the lands that I've just not explored in its entirety, and I've always wanted to give it the time of day, but I'm always heading to Harry Potter or to one of the water attractions around here, so I've never really eaten at the Comic Strip Cafe, never gotten an ice cream over here, really never gone inside a lot of these shops and stores. But there is one place that I'm going to be going to today, which is going to be Blondie's, which is right around the corner. I have gone in here, but that's only really to get like a pass holder button. Okay, but I'm doing something I've never done before, and that is worth celebrating, which is getting a famous Dagwood sandwich. Doesn't this sandwich look delicious? I don't think that's an actual Dagwood, but I did go ahead and put the order in on my phone, so I'm going to tell them to prepare my order because I am here. And this is what it looks like inside of Blondie's. Never been in here before, but here's my sandwich. This is my famous Dagwood sandwich combo, which according to the app has fresh baked onion and poppy seed bread piled high with baked ham, turkey, roast beef, American and Swiss cheese topped with lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, and mustard. And then I got it with some jalapeno cheddar chips. And then my free complimentary freestyle cup for being a pass holder. And this is pretty much the entire reason why I'm here today, because this deal, this offer expires in just a couple days, so I wanted to come take advantage of it. But now it's time to enjoy my sandwich, but I don't think I'm gonna do it in here. I think I'm gonna go outside. That's Blondie's way back there, and I decided to come over to the Wimpy's dining area to eat my sandwich because I get such a cool view of Popeye and Bluto's Bill Drap barges. I've always wanted to eat over here, and now I finally have the excuse to, while I watch people go around in their rafts. Popeye and Bluto's is just such a blast, and I'm always happy whenever I do get to do it, even though I get completely drenched. I'm gonna try to do this all in one bite. Okay. Yep, that is exactly what I was hoping it would be. It's such a different experience compared to what you'd expect to get at a theme park, because you'd usually just get chicken fingers or a cheeseburger or a pulled pork sandwich, but this is unique and different, and I love it. So that is where I just had my Dagwood sandwich, and there should be a raft coming. There it is. This is again right across from Bill Drap barges. I may go down to the water just to kind of see if I can see anything different about Jurassic Park, but I don't know for sure. I am going to get a refill in my freestyle cup, because by getting a free freestyle cup, it's activated for the rest of the day. This is kind of interesting. I'm over by the lagoon, and this water effect is turned on, and it was not turned on the other day when I rode this for my challenge, which I'm pretty happy about, because this absolutely completely drenches everybody in the raft, or at least the side of the raft that goes underneath it, which is usually me, and those people too. That's so unfortunate. But I'm heading over to the water to check out Jurassic Park again, just because I'm curious. It is starting to pick up rain a little bit more, a little bit harder at least. I don't think any additional work has been done on the track since I was here last, at least what I could see along the waterfronts over here. They just have this main portion to add right up here, and as far as the other side, I don't really know what they're doing on the other side, but they are doing a lot in enclosing that building right there. Also, when I rode Bill Drap barges the other day, I came pretty much right over here, right next to the water, so it was really cool to be right underneath that construction. It's gonna be really neat once it's actually done and operating, just coming by in a raft and just seeing that coaster go by. Man, it's gonna be so cool. So I'm here during the July 4th weekend, which is probably not gonna be as busy as it normally is due to the current circumstances, but that is when the pass holder perks, the welcome back pass holder perks, I guess, expire. One of which is a complimentary pass holder cup that I've already talked about. And I do get to get complimentary refills, at least I'm pretty positive, on the day that I get it. So I should be able to get a couple more refills while I'm here today, which is cool. So until I find those refill stations, I'm just gonna keep making a lap around islands. I may make it over to Universal, but depending on this weather, I guess we'll see. This weather is actually a major contributor as to why I wanted to film my big challenge a few days ago, because it is supposed to be wet. The next several days it's supposed to be a little bit busier because of the holiday weekend, so if there was a day to do it, it was the other day. So the weather is starting to get a lot worse. I ran over here by Jurassic Park. This is the splash zone for River Adventure, and I can hear the T-Rex inside, so I think a boat should be coming down in just a second. There we go. So there are still people on River Adventure, even though I definitely heard a massive thunderclap a second ago. I don't know, this is why I really needed to do my challenge the other day, to avoid this, because this would have made it not happen very fast. Typical Florida weather, it is now completely cleared up. The sky is blue and there's not a drop of rain descending from the sky, and all it took was like 15 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go refill this. I think there's a spot over here that I can actually do that. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side of the Jurassic Park roller coaster construction. It's actually a little bit harder to see that control tower back there, but all the rock work that they're doing here is really awesome. Okay, there's definitely a little bit more people here today than there were a few days ago, that's for sure. Okay, I think I'm going back where the old Raptor encounter used to be, back by Pizza Predatoria. Okay, actually maybe not, it was right over here next to Pizza Predatoria, and that's the old Raptor encounter right across the way. And I did go up and they really did not have anything left, so I decided to go and bypass and maybe grab something else at a refillable Coke station that actually had a few more options to it. It's cool to kind of stand pretty far back and try to take in as much of this as possible when it's done, man. That is going to be cool. This is a little bit better perspective of the watchtower slash control tower that's being built. This is right over by the Discovery Center. This is going to be neat. Speaking of the Discovery Center, I think I want to head inside. I've not been in here in a long time, and I think I'm gonna head downstairs. Or so I thought I wanted to head downstairs, because once again, social distancing has trumped my plans. But it's okay though, it's a lot of interactive exhibits down there, so I can understand why they wouldn't be going on right now. It's gonna be super exciting once they open these windows back up and you'll actually be able to see the Jurassic Park coaster right outside the windows, or be sitting next to it out on the balcony. That is gonna be cool. Okay, well one day I'll get to explore the Discovery Center in its entirety, hopefully at some point, but now I'm heading through Potter. I feel like I've spent so many hours here in the past month alone. But before I head over to Potter, I wanted to come around the side of the Jurassic Park Discovery Center to frequent some places that I haven't been in a while, and this is definitely one of them. I'm super curious about the Jurassic Park coaster and whether or not you'll be able to come down by the water like you used to behind the Discovery Center by the Lagoon, but it doesn't seem like it because that coaster track goes directly overhead. Maybe not, but it would be super cool, right? All right, I guess I'm turning around and heading back to Potter. Awesome success. I got my refill over by the watering hole. There's a Coke Freestyle machine back over there, and I got myself some raspberry Fanta. So that's exciting. I feel like I've been coming from the other way consistently, so entering this way into Hogsmeade is actually super pleasant. So I actually did get a return time for Hagrid's, so I could ride that right now. That'd be fun. But Hagrid's is currently down right now due to a weather delay, and I'm not really sure how they handle that with virtual return times, but it's okay because I've ridden it like a million times recently. I'm actually gonna head in over here. So this is the Hogsmeade Ollivanders that functions as a small gift shop. There's a monster book of monsters here. It's taking a little nap. And I came in here because I was looking for a very specific piece of merchandise that they don't have, that I asked about, but I do know where it is. But I do not come in here very often at all. Look at those brooms up there, just idling. Here's a little bit better angle of the brooms. Isn't that super cool? Such a fantastic detail. Okay, I think I'm gonna head to where I'm looking for my specific piece of merchandise, and I just tried to go outside this door. Can I? Yes, I can. Yay! This is where I had to take refuge a couple weeks ago when it started to pour down rain, because those are the lockers for Hagrid's, which again is currently not operating. That little store serves as Dervish and Banges, as well as the Owl Post, as well as Ollivander's. So a bunch of shops all in one. So I asked the Ollivander's assistant where I could find the specific piece of merchandise that I'm looking for, and he told me to check Filch's Emporium, which is underneath Hogwarts. Filch's Emporium is the exit for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. So let's see if it's in here. And it's totally here, and I'm so super excited about it. This is a replica of Hagrid's umbrella wand, his pink umbrella. It also serves as his wand, and it's only $75, which compared to a regular wand that's about $45 to $50, that's not bad. This case has so much other cool stuff in it though. They have sickles, nuts, and galleons there. They have pretty much all the Horcruxes. They have the diadem, they have Tom Riddle's diary, they have Helga Hufflepuff's cup, they have the Sword of Gryffindor back there. There's Slytherin's locket. There is just so much in this cabinet that I am all about. And then something else I've never really noticed, because it's Filch's Emporium, all of this up here are confiscated items, I guess, from Filch. Just little knickknacks and stuff that would be not allowed to have in Hogwarts. There's so many confiscated items down here. I'm just so surprised that I've never really paid attention to that before. There's also a Marauder's map that actually has footprints on it, which that is super neat too, just the amount of details that are here. It's pretty faded. And then there's also a replica wizard's chest right over here by the exit of Forbidden Journey. That's cool. So I'm heading out of Hogsmeade now, but before I left, I stopped inside Honeyduke's to get this. This is a love potion that I've been wanting to get for a while now, because Vernon and I started a little Harry Potter shelf on our bookshelf, and I think this will blend in pretty nicely with all the other knickknacks that we've gotten from the Wizarding World over the years. Wow, that is the end of the virtual return queue for Hagrid's, because they started to cycle it. I'm good on Hagrid's, I think, for right now. I feel like I've done it a very, very generous amount of times, and I could definitely come back and ride it probably whenever I want. Which that sets up the discussion that is very relevant now, and that's the conversation of whether or not it's worth it to go to the theme parks in today's climate. Personally, I think it is. That's why I went to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and I tried to ride every single ride in both parks. That is something that is normally absolutely impossible any other time of the year. So it depends on what you want out of your theme park experience. I think that this is very inconvenient, and I think that the potentiality of a virus is very intimidating, and it's all inconvenient, but it depends on what you want to put up with and how safe you feel that you are to go to the theme parks. I think they're doing an incredible job here of being clean, of being efficient, of being welcoming, and I love being here, and that's why I've been here so much, and I plan to continue to come back. I can understand from a vacationing standpoint why it might not be the best idea to come here and to spend all that money. I think of myself going to California and how that may not be something I would want to do, but if you're a pass holder, if you're a local, if you just want to buy a ticket and go somewhere, I think it's a great place to go. All right, well, I came over here to check out the view of the coaster construction from Mythos, and it doesn't look like there's anything new to see from over here. Again, can barely see that control tower up there, but once they complete that giant, well, I guess just like the tallest part of the coaster, that will be really, really cool. I'm excited to see what they do with foliage over here, because it used to look so beautiful with all of the trees, and then they took them all down to build the coaster, but maybe they could build them back up in some fashion. So I made it over to Seuss Landing. I filled up my freestyle cup yet again with some raspberry Sprites. There goes Hulk in the distance. This is one of my favorite areas in all of Islands of Adventure. I think coming to Islands as much as I have recently has fully solidified it as one of my top favorite theme parks, next to Magic Kingdom probably, because there's so much to do, so many different kinds of rides, so many different quiet areas to relax, so many different places that I've never eaten at, so many new rides coming to the park. I love Islands of Adventure. Oh! One caveat that I will admit when it comes to the theme park experience right now is that it's a little bit neutered. They did take away a lot of the interactive elements of the parks. There are some restaurants and quick service locations and gift shops that are not open. It is definitely a little bit different, but it's manageable. And I think it's a lot of fun. And I think it's just a very hopeful place to be and to follow the rules and to just kind of get through this time in general. And if I can support that and have a good time doing it, then that is what I'm all about, baby. I think I'm gonna make one final stop before I head out of the park, and that's gonna be over here at Cinnabon. I never go to Cinnabon, but I wanna bring Brennan home a little treat. I'm gonna bring her home some raspberry Sprite because she loves it, and some Cinnabons. Never mind, I am totally not gonna do that because they're closed. They closed like 2 hours ago. But there's a Cinnabon in City Walk, so I'll stop there. The adventure lives on over in City Walk because that is where Cinnabon is. It doesn't live on over at Universal Studios because I was only gonna go over there if the Haggard replica umbrella wasn't in Hogsmeade, and it was, so I don't have to go to Universal today. It was just an Islands day. I don't think I ended up saying it in the video itself, but attempting to ride every single attraction at both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida in the same day is probably gonna go down as one of my favorite memories here. It was just such a cool experience, and I got so close, and it's forever gonna bother me that I didn't do it, but I got so close. All right, mission accomplished. I got my Cinnabon here. I just got the little Bon Bites because that's what Brenna got last time, so I know that she likes them. Also, this is kind of cool. Today, the Cinemark reopened in City Walk. So my reasons for coming today were the pass holder perks that are going to be expiring soon. I talked about the pass holder cup here. There was also a pass holder designated lane for parking, as well as complimentary prime parking, as well as a pass holder entrance into the parks, and those are all going away in just a couple days, the 4th of July weekend, which is again when I'm here. It's a little bit sad to see all this go away, but I guess it makes sense to get everything back to normal. But I did get my cup, so that's really what I'm just most excited about. I got my cup. All right, so I'm about to head back to my car. I have my Cinnabon here, I have my raspberry Sprite, I have my love potion in my pocket, I had my Blondie's Dagwood sandwich. I had a great day today at Islands of Adventure. I didn't know if I was gonna go over to Universal or not, but I just can't stay away from Islands of Adventure, I guess. It's just that much fun. But I appreciate you hanging out with me today and just letting me just walk around, have a good time at a place that I just feel safe and comfortable at and enjoy being. So I'll see you soon. Have a good day and goodbye.